Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, January 5th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. The Anne Arundel County Police are investigating a non-fatal shooting on Sunday morning with not a whole lot to go on. At 8:40 a.m., they were called to the 6400 block of Jefferson Place in Glen Burnie for a shooting. When they arrived, they found a 29-year-old male suffering from a gunshot wound received while sitting in his vehicle. Police have only said that they are looking for an unknown male assailant, and they have no motive. If you have anything that can help, 410-222-6135. Also on Sunday, but this time at 8 p.m., an officer on patrol in Brooklyn noticed debris from a crash. As he began to investigate, it became clear that a tractor, the kind that's the first part of a tractor-trailer, not a farm tractor, had hit several parked vehicles and the front porch of a resident at the intersection of Doris and Ruth Street. Bystanders said the driver had fled on foot. He was quickly located by police and arrested. The tractor was stolen from his employer, and now he is being held at the Jennifer Road Detention Facility on auto theft. And the Maryland State Police were busy along the Baltimore-Washington Parkway. Over the last week, they focused their efforts on 295 just south of BWI, and they arrested 7, recovered more than 180 capsules of suspected heroin, fentanyl, lots of paraphernalia, and marijuana was confiscated as well. And as a bonus, they arrested 8 people on outstanding warrants and probation violations. If you missed the December deadline to get some health insurance through the Maryland Health Exchange, Governor Hogan has a little bit of a gift for you. Citing the ongoing COVID-19 emergency, he has reopened the enrollment period immediately, and that will run through March 15th. You can check out the plans and enroll at marylandhealthconnection.gov. And be sure to check out the podcast we did with Michelle Eberly, who is the executive director for Maryland Health Exchange, back in December for more information. And if you are one of the 759,000 plus homes in Group 3 of the statewide reassessment of property values, I do have some bad news for you. The average assessment has gone up 8.1%. Notices were mailed on December 29th, so with the way the post office is working now, look for them to arrive in your mailbox later this spring. I joke, but it is not written in stone, of course, and you can and should appeal. I understand that most of them are very successful. AMFM is one of my favorite nonprofits, and they're at it again. Initially, they doled out more than $100,000 to local musicians that were hit so hard by the pandemic, and now they are looking to make significant one-time benefits to affected musicians. Of course, you can and should donate if you can. And if you're a musician, all of the info is at am-fm.org. And for those not familiar with the term hyphen, which I learned there's several of you last weekend, it's am-fm.org. Applications will be posted on January 10th, and the deadline to apply is 11:59 p.m. on January 31st. I absolutely love to see how our community steps up to help one another in times of need. And finally, as we wrap up, the Bowie Baysox are doing it again. No, not baseball, sadly, not yet at least, but they are bringing back their wildly popular chicken sale. If you missed that, they are bringing a few tractor trailers full of frozen chicken to fill up your freezers this winter. Part of the proceeds will go to the capital area or Anne Arundel County food banks or possibly the Bowie Interfaith Pantry. You must order by January 18th at 5 p.m. and pickup will be at the stadium on Saturday, January 23rd. A 40-pound case of frozen drumsticks will set you back $30, and if you prefer breasts, 40 pounds is $55. That's only $1.38 a pound. Place your order online. You can learn more at Baysox.com. That's Baysox with an X.com. All right, that wraps up the news for us today. As always, thank you for listening. And if you are someplace where you can leave a rating or a review, please do that. And make sure you let your friends and family and colleagues know about us, just like Suzishin and Seliyib did. I may have messed up those names, but both of them left not only a rating, but a review on Apple Podcasts. Oh, and Suzishin wanted me to remind people about the new crazy Virginia cell phone law. Right now, it is illegal not only to use a cell phone while driving in Virginia, but even to hold a cell phone. Virginia is tough on traffic. You've been warned. Don't even think about picking up your cell phone if you're in Virginia. A quick thank you, of course, to our sponsors of the Daily News Brief, Solar Energy Services up in Millersville, and to the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company. And as we have every day, George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with your locally forecast weather report. And we have a little something extra for you that you want to check out as well. Some info on a new local podcast hosted by Melissa Houston called The Loud Woman's Club. And if you know Melissa, that name certainly fits. But we do have a little snippet from Mel on that. All of that and more in just a minute. So hang tight.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general? If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners like yourself are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, January 5th. Yesterday brought the cool, mostly gray start to the work and school week as expected. And while today will be fairly similar with mixed skies and highs in the low to mid-40s, the overall trend will be for improving sky conditions with more sunshine expected this afternoon, followed by tons of sun both Wednesday and Thursday, with highs more likely in the 45 to 50 degree range across all of Anne Arundel County, though Wednesday will likely feel a bit colder due to breezy northwest winds gusting over 20 miles per hour at times. As for the end of the week and the weekend, look for more clouds and low 40s for highs on Friday before a sunny and seasonably chilly weekend with highs Saturday and Sunday in the low 40s with AM lows each morning in the mid-20s to lower 30s. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also follow us on Facebook and Twitter and use our website each day at DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Going through a real estate home sale or purchase is a very personal and sometimes stressful experience. Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt. My team and I are committed to working with people both buying and selling homes in all price points. Whether it's giving you a competitive edge while buying a home or negotiating the best price and terms while selling your home, we always have our clients' best interest at heart. Our goal is to provide exceptional service so that you will recommend us to your friends and family over and over again. Serving people is a passion of mine, and it's what my team does best. That's the Neidhardt difference.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
The Loud Women's Club podcast is a celebration of the opinionated. I'm your host, Melissa Houston, and every week I'm joined by three talented loud women.
I'm Heidi Renee Spencer.
I'm Becca Crane Watson. I'm Nicole Thompson.
On this weekly podcast, we find and support our voices by discussing the timely issues of society, culture, and politics.
Looking at that crowd of Proud Boys wearing shirts that say, drink, fight, I can promise you they're only doing one of those things.
It's a wild of emotions, friendships, and we lay our truth out there and hope you can relate.
I noticed that my body was different from other people's bodies, and especially the bodies of the girls that I was in school with.
If I am stressed, my body's natural reaction is to stop eating.
You can find the Loud Women's Club wherever you download podcasts. Welcome to the club.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.